friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today to share with you a project from Decorate Your Life. Now, we've been working with our papers, and if you look back a few videos, you'll see we're working with, let me pull them out for you real quick. We're working with Nestled in Spring. We're working with Spring Cottage Blooms. And this one has another part to it that's called Besties, some ephemera. And then we've got Honeybees and Summer Breeze. Now, if you've all been following along, you know that I've been working on a binder photo album or mini album. And I've set that aside for a moment because I make a lot of mini albums and a lot of folios, and really what I wanted to do was to do probably one of my most favorite things, and that is to make a banner. Now, I went ahead and I used Honeybees and Summer Breeze, and I used the ephemera, I'm going to call them postcards. They're about the size 3.5 by 5.5. It's the approximate size. I used those, and I also used this right here, which was some free stationery. While supplies last, it came with your stuff, with also, you can see I've been cutting into it, some ephemera. Now, I took probably one of my favorite little pictures, and I'm going to zoom in. I'm coming into it. I did this. It is, the outside edge is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. It's square. And I came all the way down to the size that I cut here was, the inside part is 3 3/8 is the size behind. And I just did layers, and I will tell you there's a lot of layers on here. I like to make my banners. I have a tutorial on my banner for making small banners. I like them to be small. I will hang them up. I love making them. I went with sparkly flowers right now. That was what I was thinking about. So I'm going to show you each individual piece. So this one, you can see, comes from the stationery. Sorry, my desk is a hot mess because, well, if you know me, you know why. You can see I've got my little, it looks like a bee house or a bird's nest. And then I've got another piece that I cut out that, I think it was on this piece right here. Anyway, I cut and I layered. I've been enjoying the fussy cutting. I enjoy the bees. So to me, that's summertime. I will tell you, I personally don't have any trees in my backyard, but my neighbors all have trees that hang down, and the bees and the wasps, because they've got some fruit trees back there, have all been busy. So they've been visiting my yard as well. But this is what I put, and then it says, be kind, be happy, be you. And that is from the little sentiment sheet. Okay. And just a little bit of cardboard, or chipboard, I'm sorry, behind on the back side. And in this, between the scalloped and the square, there is also foam tape and chipboard. I just lifted it up a little bit. And then I've got some sparkle. It's a die cut I had in my stash, and the paper was kind of an off-white, and I took some ink. I distressed it a little bit, and then put some sparkle on it, put some stickles on it. And then here's the center one. This one here says honeybees. Oh, I really apologize for this. I'm all thumbs today. Honeybees and Summer Breeze, and that's the name of the paper collection, which is absolutely adorable. But this is, I cut that part out. I do not see the piece of paper that I cut it out, but it was on one of the pieces of paper off of the ephemera pack. And I cut this down and layered on top of another one of the ephemera postcards. Just layered it up, and then I cut the little bee out and stacked it on top. I mean, look at their little faces. So stinking adorable. I put some sparkly stickles up in the clouds. I didn't add a flower to this one because there's plenty of flowers on here, and I may or may not come back and do some stickles on the flowers here. We'll see. I really like how that looks. And then I took like a half pearl and glued it on with some stickles. So I'll see when it's all done what it looks like. And then the last one, we have got, it also came from the stationery. I hold on to all of my paper until I'm all done creating with it. And then I save everything that I possibly can. And if I can use it. Now this one here, we've got 3 flowers that are stacked. And this one says buzzing with joy. We've got the honey jar with its stick and some flowers. These flowers, I mean, those are all handmade flowers from my collection of a die cut that I have. I love this die cut, and I use it often because I feel like it emulates a lot of flowers. And you can kind of see, I know these papers, these little flowers behind here are not sparkly, but I was feeling sparkly today. And yesterday I did something sparkly, so I'm using whatever is out on my desk. I've got a satin ribbon coming through. I put the paper holder instead of the straw here in the back. I really wanted to accentuate this because we're not quite done with this, but I'm still waiting for my order of gold letter beads that I can put like Be Happy, some other things, Be You, and I don't know. But I feel like it'll go really cute on that satin ribbon across there and just look really, really cute. Just trying different techniques, different things. I do not know if these will stay. Maybe I'll switch them over to gold, or maybe make a paper bead with the leftover paper. So this is my project today. I did not step out of my comfort zone because I love making banners. I do them throughout the year, and a lot of times I do mostly like Halloween and Christmas. But this was beautiful, and I think it turned out amazing. Now, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, and it just talks about layers and all the different like taking any of your favorite dies of a tag or something like that, a shape, anything, and making banners. So that's somewhere on my, if I think about it, if I find it, I will post it. If not, it might show up in there later. But all right, my friends. So this was for Decorate Your Life. This is what my creative brain was thinking about today. Also, if you have not checked out the other fantastic designers, and we have got 2 lovely, lovely guest designers, please, please, please look in the box below. You will find all the information that you need. Now, you can use Leslie 15 or any of my other designers, my designer friends. They all have their name with a 15%, which can be used even if anything is on sale. Go put some things in your cart and you get that additional 15% off, even if it's on sale. So run, don't walk. Go put some stuff in your cart. Go check out some of the other stuff. Our purpose over the summer, the cozy summer collab that we're doing with our papers, is to show you how they all go together. Today, I'm just showing you honeybees and summer breeze because I had yet worked with this one individually, and I'm just smitten with the little bee faces. They're so fuzzy and warm and adorable. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right, guys, All the information you need to run over to decorate your life will be in the box below. Click on the links and go get yourself some beautiful paper and supplies. There's lots of supplies there. All right, my friends, thank you so much for stopping in. Please like, share, comment in kindness only, and go check out, please, 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 go check out the rest of our design team and our guest designers for the summer. They're amazing. They're amazing. And they'll show you lots of new, wonderful things. All right, friends, until next time, thank you.